We got Debbie Newcomb here, and we're talking about all kinds of stuff, human resource stuff. We talking council today
if
too?
If you want to. Yeah,
all right. Yeah, okay.
Sure. Sure, whatever you like.
Well, one thing I know is you need people. Aren't you? You sent me an email about the bell ringing, right?
Yeah. The Conneaut Salvation Army Corps works out of our building. I'm chairman. Penny's the treasurer. So we are looking for bell ringers. I noticed there's quite a few this weekend. Rotary Club volunteered this past weekend. And it's from 1 to 7 on Fridays and 9 to 7 on Saturdays. So we can do an hour or a couple hours. We man Orlando's front and back. Good Shepherd Lutheran Church mans the Golden Dawn in Kingsville. So we all get our own people to you know, try to ring the bell. We got a couple open weekends, mid November. So.
Well, I noticed when we finished
December. I mean. We
finished at Orlando's on Friday. There wasn't anybody at the front of the store then.
Yeah.
So that.
Yeah, for years we just had someone at the back, or you know, at the back of the store. So this year we're trying to get them front and back again. So hope we catch them. Salvation Army does a lot of assistance to families with utility assistance, emergency assistance. They provide funds for the back to school supplies. They do a lot of good for the community, and each area has their own Salvation Army. I know a lot of the time you'll read in the paper about Jefferson's. They have their own that serves their area. Conneaut has their own, and Ashtabula has their own. I think there's one other one.
Does Geneva have one?
It might be Geneva. So,
but this one's Conneaut, Kingsville, North Kingsville.
Yeah,
Pierpont.
I should have brought the zip codes. There's certain zip codes. Pierpont.
Yeah,
they do it by zip codes. Yeah, they do it by zip codes. So,
and Monroe's and Conneaut zip codes. So.
Pretty much, yes. Both all of Monroe is so. And it's mostly, and it also mostly covers our service area as a center. So it was a good fit. I think Reverend Gore was real involved when it first was just Conneaut based, and we had a lot of good members on there. Joe Orlando, Jim Jones, he's our kettle delivery man. He delivers the kettles everywhere. And
what do the impact like Kmart closing does that have on
that? Was a huge impact for us. That was one of our better locations.
And before that, 10 years ago, when Giant Eagle closed, that was a big impact.
Yeah, it was. So the only place we have right now is Orlando's. A lot of your drugstores and things like that are owned corporately, so you know you can't just go in there. We tried to get Love's, and that wasn't successful.
That would have been good.
Yeah, we thought so too. Yeah. But and I imagine they get a lot of requests from different people, but that would have been huge for us. If we could have done Love's. So. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. Like I said, if you do want to donate to Salvation Army, I know you sometimes get things in the mail from Cleveland. If you make them out to Conneaut Salvation Army, then we will receive the money for our area.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. So whatever money's donated in Conneaut stays in Conneaut. We run on about a $13,000 budget. So not a lot, but it helps with utility assistance in the winter time.
And so there's also something, Penny said something like in July. What's that?
Oh, we have Christmas in July. We do one day in July, Christmas in July. It's the same weekend they used to have Dock Fest, and we have the 5K run. So
all right.
It's that week. I think it's the last weekend in July. So.
Was that like one year we're really getting low on money, we need to do something?
Yeah, it really was. Kind of like a hump right before the budget starts in September.
Yeah.
So. And we raised about $700, $800. It's not huge, but it's a big help.
Sure.
And this goal this year, I think, is $3,500 for the Christmas one. So, fingers crossed. You know, throw your change in. Every little bit helps.
Right. Well, I know on Friday night there's a lot of people in that store. So.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. I saw a couple pictures on Facebook. People ringing the bell.
Right, I saw those too. Yeah.
And Mike Bartone with a turkey. So.
After a few minutes, oh yeah, that's the turkey, and that's Mike.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was funny. So that's good.
And before me, Wendy Dubé and her grandson were out there. You know, I saw a picture of them on Facebook too.
She helps pretty much every year, Wendy. So, and the rest of us at the center, the staff, we kind of fill in wherever people didn't sign up. So we'll be doing that this week too. So, just as long as there's someone at one point in the store.
Right. And you know, for people that they've already given to this and they've given to that, and they don't know how much more they can give because of whatever, they can at least spend an hour out there, their time.
Right. Yeah, donating your time is huge. that's how a lot of our organizations work in Conneaut, people volunteering their time. So, and the Conneaut Salvation Army does good work. They are a Christian-based organization, if people didn't know that. And they have an interesting history. So I did a talk on the history of the Salvation Army a few years ago for a group. So, because we were trying to get the donut girls for the D-Day.
Oh.
The donut girls were the ones that made donuts for the
Right.
troops. Yeah, and they were Salvation Army helpers. So it's kind of a neat history. So been around a long time.
Yeah. Was that even World War II? Or was it World War I?
No, it was II.
World War II.
I have all this because we were looking for the what the costumes, uniforms they wore. We have the recipe for the donuts. They used to use them and make them in helmets. They dye them. Yeah, it's really interesting how they did a lot of those things. But they were.
They must have been big donuts.
They weren't really. They're merely little, and they could do more than one in a helmet.
Oh, okay.
I guess. They're
right.
small and they're not very tasty. They're kind of But we tried the rest. They weren't really good. So, but what we keep hoping we'll be able to do that one of these years D-Day is have a Salvation Army tent with all the stuff they did during World War II. So.
I did find it interesting during the D-Day thing. They had a section set up for the home front, talking about, there was a woman there that was curling people's hair and doing World War II styles and that kind of stuff.
I missed that.
There's a lot of stuff like that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I was thinking there all day and still miss things. So, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of things that happen behind the scenes, and you don't realize how much there really was. So, good history lesson.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do or not, but I would think every history teacher in Ashtabula County should tell their kids, you got to go to D-Day. I mean, that's sometimes sitting there in class hearing about history. And
the actual live version, I mean, where you see and, it makes a huge difference.
It does.
I still remember history class. So. Who do we have? Who do we have for history? Mr. Parker. No, that was government.
Yeah. I had Lois Hellman.
Oh, I did too. Maybe that's what I had for history. And she taught world history too, didn't she?
World civilization.
World civilization, that was
She came down to I had some Kate course down for my senior year, and I'm sitting in the library, and all of a sudden I look up and she said, "You need to take Western civilization."
That's what it was. Yeah. She said the same thing to me. She was right about a lot of things. But, yeah.
Well, we're getting a little diverse. But
yes, we are. That's okay.
But she did teach you how to, listen to a lecture and take notes and stuff. That was helped him.
Yep, it helped a ton.
Yeah, and she lives right next to Orlando's, where they need the people for
the Salvation Army. What a wonderful small town we live in. She is a good teacher.
Yeah.
She really was.
Okay, so what else have we got?
Well, the food pantry, as you know, is going to start their telethon, thanks to Bob and North Coast Mornings. Next Monday, I don't know if we have the time set yet.
We'll have to talk about that.
We'll have to talk about that afterwards. But I'm not sure how many years the Turner Telethon's been going on. It was Mr. Turner's idea to start this telethon. It's been a huge success for the food pantry, and provides us monies to get through the, part of the year, and to buy things that we normally cannot purchase through the Cleveland Food Bank. So again, we'll be asking for your help with that. It's always been a great success here when it was with Great Wave, and Bob has graciously offered to continue that tradition.
Well, I was there, and in fact, I've got the video queued up so that maybe later this morning we can show that, showing exactly how things are done.
Great.
And how Renee Roach handles it, and she gets the bang for the buck. She knows how to order things and how to help people get the most out of the food, and how to make 2 meals out of one, and different things like that.
She does a lot with the nutrition. That's a tough part when you're buying shelf type foods, like shelf milk and things like that. But we do try to include all that in their review when she talks to families.
Right.
So, she does a wonderful job. I mean, we always tell people for every $1 you donate to us, that can extend to $5, $10, depending on what we're purchasing. So, while we appreciate canned foods and things that you would like to donate to us too, that's great. But for every $1, we sometimes can spread it into 10 in the food.
So if you were going to go out and spend $10 of your money for stuff for the food pantry and then bring it in and say, here it is, you'd be better off just giving them $10. They can get more like $20 worth of food, and you don't have to drive around.
And that's true, you know. But something like I do, you know, I have stuff in my pantry that I know I'm not going to use up in the timely manner, so you know, do that too. But yeah, for every dollar, you know, it stretches into a lot of goodwill for families. And you know, we're seeing a lot more single people.
That's what she was saying, is that they don't get the help from...
because most of the help is coming for people with families,
absolutely,
with children. So, and we still have some working poor who will come in mid-month to finish their month off, you know, that maybe only come in once every other month or so. But we're still averaging $250 to $300 a month. So, some are new, some are repeats, some are not. I mean, it really does fluctuate. And like I said, it is more single people because they don't get they're not eligible for food stamps or other assistance now, no matter what their income level.
Right. Yeah, that's...
yeah,
but they can only come in once a month,
Once a month.
So this isn't like...
they come in every week and get
food. Yeah, like, okay, you're subsidizing...
right. And we verify their income, we verify their family needs. If we see other areas where we can help them in, we do that too. But the pantries, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays by appointment. That way we can have all your paperwork ready for you. If there is an emergency, you know, something happens that you need to get in sooner than that, we do try to accommodate that. Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually Salvation Army and stocking days, so because we have to unload, you know, ungodly amounts of trucks. So the next food distribution, though, for produce, just want to mark your calendar, is December 7th. That will be the last one for this calendar year, and the next one will be January 4th. So mark your calendars for that produce giveaway.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you need to be going to the food pantry for help, you should be going to the produce, because...
Absolutely. And this time of year, we tend to get more vegetables, more bread products, more dairy products. So, you know, please mark it down, December 7th. And those programs are open to the public. Right. So for anyone who would like to come. Right.
Renee was on the show. She said, you know, if you are blessed with not having too much of an economic problem, you may want to leave it for people that that need it more. But
I think what attracts some people, though, is the produce, because I'll see some people come in and they'll split a bag of potatoes, because they're large quantities for families, and I just think it's access to produce sometimes too, fresh produce in our area. So
yeah, right. I mean, when you're going to the food pantry, you're getting canned this and shelf that, and this gives you a chance at I don't know, maybe some lettuce or some bananas and breads and sweet potatoes, and you never know what you're going to get. But
we usually have potatoes, we usually have bread products.
Apples.
Apples are in there a lot. We had a lot of zucchini this year and cucumbers and things like that after the season. So, you know, please, if you know someone who needs it or you need it yourself, mark down December 7th, 10 to noon. Bring your own bags.
Yeah, a lot of people
bring no snow that day, so you don't have to stand outside too long.
But people, you know, people line up early. It's like a social thing.
They do line up early, bring their chairs. Yeah, so not as much when it starts getting colder out.
I would imagine. I was there in the summer, but or spring. Also, people will bring carts and whatever that they might have.
Yeah, roll carts.
Roll carts. So
So
and if there's more stuff when everybody goes through, they let people go through a second time.
Sure. And December 10th is Mary's Soup Kitchen. That's the last one for this year too. We picked a second Thursday of the month. That's when this one is, and it's 11 to 1. We don't do soup kitchens at the end of the month because of the holidays.
So the Thursday won't be.
This next December the 10th will be the last one for this year. But we are doing them twice a month now. Second Thursday, last Saturday.
But but you're not going to do the second Thursday in December.
Yeah, just this one.
December
10th.
December 10th.
We are doing the December 10th.
All right,
We're not doing the end of the month one.
Okay,
because it's too close to the holidays. So that's good.
We had people on about the community soup kitchen at the IOF hall. It was on Saturday.
Community one. Yeah. We try to alternate, so we're covering different weeks.
Right.
So that's really helping. Of course, Mary's Kitchen is an outreach of Corpus Christi Church. So we get a lot of volunteers. It's really great. Always interesting soups too. So, And then the next thing that's coming up is our Thanksgiving community dinner, another outreach of Corpus Christi in partnership with the Conneaut Food Pantry. November 26th, 1 to 3. We are doing deliveries for homebound. People who can't get out for the holiday to come to the dinner, and to call Renee at 593-5273 extension 2 for reservations. That helps us determine how much food to cook.
Right.
If you forget, you'll still be welcome, but that helps us determine the number of food. We have over 200 reservations right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And that is Thanksgiving Day.
That is Thanksgiving Day. It is Thanksgiving
There's a
Day.
similar one for Christmas, but that's on the 19th.
Yeah, that's on the 19th of December. I believe that's a Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Saturday, I believe. So, yeah, that's a different. But this is
But it's the same phone numbers and all.
Same phone number. Call the center and Conneaut Human Resources Center and hook you up with Renee. Excuse me, and she'll take the reservations. And it's amazing how many people come out to volunteer on Thanksgiving.
Right.
We already have other drivers set who are delivering in the morning, but I'm sure more people will call this week, depending on weather conditions too affect people going in and out. So let us know.
It's a busy place the day before too. I was there last year on
yeah,
Thanksgiving
come in
Eve.
the day before, because you'll see roasters everywhere plugged in.
Yeah.
We're cooking turkeys, and we have volunteers who cook turkeys for us. I think
bring them in, don't they? They cook them at home and bring them in.
Yeah, bring them in. I think Phil Garcia took over 60-some turkeys to cook. 60? Was it 60? It was 30, I think.
Oh my God.
He took quite a few to cook because he was there when I was there when he picked them all up. So and some people cooking 2 here, 1 there, and it helps a lot.
Yeah.
So and then I think he comes in and helps them cut them up too. So.
He would be the one that would know how to get mass amount of food moving.
Yeah, he does, and he always helps. He always does help. So please, if you're interested in a Thanksgiving Day dinner or a delivered meal, call the center, 593-5273 extension 2.
Okay.
Okay.
How about we take a break?
Sure.
And we'll be back.
Voices of Hope is our
Right.
Christmas concert.
Yeah.
Another fundraiser we do. It's really more for the community because it's only $5 a ticket. We sponsor this with the Conneaut Music Boosters, and we're going to have a really great show this year. We have some new faces. The Conneaut Art Center dancers will be there this year. They'll be doing a preview of their Christmas program.
Oh yeah, their modernized Nutcracker
Yes,
thing.
the game cracker.
Yeah, it's instead of them, it's like they're doing a video game.
Yeah, it's really, really amazing. So Teresa is having 2 acts there. And that'll be really nice. And
she has danced in the Nutcracker at the Ashtabula Art Center forever, so she knows what she's doing.
So we're excited to have the dancers there. We will have Sue Craig Sugarts on the harp. We have Debbie Tisdale will be singing, and a new addition this year will be Denise Nine. We have the CHS show choir will be there. They will do the opening and quite a few Christmas songs Megan Mullins has put together for it. Matt Carducci will be there. Jim Fuller. He's been doing it since day one, coming to the event.
It was cute watching him this past summer at Conneaut Art Center Art Camp, working with the kids, and they're pounding drums and stuff.
Oh, really?
They segue into a song or something. He's real good with the kids.
Yeah. So it'll be a fun thing. We have something new this year. Our Lady of Peace Parish in Ashtabula will be bringing their women's choir, their men's choir. They have a bell choir, and they have a Spanish choir. So we're kind of excited to add them to.
Oh, they're going to be at the.
Yeah, they're going to be at Voices of Hope. We reached out to as many churches that have choirs and that, and Father Thomas was our pastor here for a long time, and reached out to him, and so we're really excited about that. Megan Mullins and Reverend Scott Walsh will be doing a duet with Mary Did You Know, and who else did I think that's about it. And of course at the end we always do Christmas carols.
Right.
So, and we ask for a food pantry donation if you want to bring in a canned good or non-perishable.
I'm sure they would take an extra donation from that.
And we would always take an extra donation for that too. So I think it'll be a fun event. The excerpts from the Conneaut Art Center dance are the Doll Dance with Gracie Larimore and Riley Pratley, and the Grand Pause with Jordan Novitsky and Vincent Nolan. And of course Vincent is Kathy Nolan, our pantry assistant son. So we're kind of excited that he's going to be part of that. The Conneaut Show Choir is going to be singing Irving Berlin's America. Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, rocking around the Christmas tree. So I think it's quite a unique program, especially my friend Sue Creek Sugars with her harp. She can do Christmas carol medleys, and she's just really fantastic.
Yeah.
So I still don't have Jim Fuller's songs for that day, but Jim, if you're watching the show, we need your songs for that day, because I like to put them in the program, right, what they're singing. So remember, it's December 3rd. That's on a Thursday. Kick off the Christmas season, and it's from 6:30 to 8:30. It's only $5 a ticket. You can get tickets at the center, or you can buy tickets at the Conneaut Chamber of Commerce, or just make sure you show up that day. We take a lot of people in at the door too. So I think last year we had about 160, so that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty nice event. So, and Marty Landon, of course, does our sound for us. So it's an effort by everyone. We're hoping Matt Crawford or someone from the video group will be videotaping it too. I haven't confirmed yet with anybody, so I know Matt's done it in past years, and so has Cindy Crowther. So that way, if you cannot make it, you can at least see it on TV later. So.
But it's nice to be there.
It is nice to be there. Some of the singers in our area are really phenomenal. So. And no, I'm not singing.
Well, I was going to say, if you were going to sing, I'd sing.
You'd sing too?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, is everybody gone? There's nobody here?
Everybody leave now. Yeah, they were saying, the board of directors should get up and sing. He's like, okay, as long as Debbie Tisdale's in the front singing. We'll just stand back there like my kids used to, boys used to, just move their mouths. But no, we're excited about the event. It's been going. Ed Zombie started this first year. He was there, and people seem to really enjoy it. So, again, December 3rd, 6:30. Be there.
Oh, we got the holiday craft.
And we got the holiday craft fair. I know Bob's been announcing this, but Mary Young, our Seniors Together director, has been doing this craft fair for a number of years. And our holiday craft fair will be December 5th from 10 to 3. I think admission is only $1, and there's lots of door prizes and lots of vendors. And kids don't pay. Santa Claus will be there. I'm not sure who's running the kitchen, but there'll be some snacks and beverages there too. So it's a nice fundraiser for the Seniors Together program, and we're very excited to do that again.
Do you know how many crafters you have yet?
I'm not sure. Last I looked, I thought there were 30 or more. So they're still coming in. So
right.
Even past the cutoff. So we usually we usually fill the hall. And we can hold about 40 to 50.
Is it cut off already? Or?
No, I don't even know if she put a cutoff date on this, to tell you the truth. No, I don't have that
There was,
one.
oh, hold on.
You have the crafter ones? Because we're still looking for crafters or vendors.
Yeah, space is available.
She'd take you up to the day before, I'm sure, as long as we have room for you. But there's food, fun, door prizes, and
November 20th
to
reserve yours. So that was yesterday? No, it was Friday. But as long as she has space, I'm sure she would take you if this is the first time you're hearing about it. I think it's only $20 for space. Yeah. So it's really reasonable. You get a table and 2 chairs, and you don't get to take them home with you, though. Only Bob would think of that. And you get electricity for $5, and if you have a little something that you can donate for the Chinese auction. That's not mandatory, but yeah. But there's a lot. I was looking at all the craft things coming in. A lot of candy, a lot of homemade items, pillows, quilts, blankets. So it's fun. There's a lot of interesting Christmas gifts. So keep thinking. I always need more. So show up on the 5th. So I don't buy a lot. But please, craft fair helps the seniors together. Right. They have some crafts they've done too. They're going to be selling, so it'll be a good day. And then our last event for the Christmas season will be the partnership with Corpus Christi. This is the first year for the Christmas dinner. Again, everyone is welcome. It's December 19th, 1 to 3. Same scenario. Call for reservations so you know how many people to expect. Not sure what the menu is, but if Renee's cooking and her group of volunteers, it'll be great. Because they do make everything homemade. It's not, she was trying to talk me into peeling potatoes. And I'm like, what?
At least I love making fresh potatoes, but I really hate peeling potatoes.
That's usually has to be my job.
I give
All
that
I
to
do is
Jim.
insist. I insist on one of the nicer potato peelers at the house. The one with the red handle is good for doing the potatoes.
Yeah, there's a certain one Jim likes too. I said, "You want potatoes for dinner? Yeah. You want to peel them?" So that usually works. He's a potato guy, so. But yeah, she does make everything homemade as best she can, and I think they do an outstanding job. But mark your calendars for December 19th for a Christmas dinner and have some fellowship with people in your community.
Yeah, we always mention that you don't have to be like in great need to go to these. If you just don't have any place else to go.
Some people don't have anywhere else to go. A lot of family lives out of town. Some families can come home, some can't. But it's a great way to meet with a lot of your neighbors and friends.
You don't want to sit home on for Christmas and whatever.
And this gives you a chance to get out and see a lot of people too. So.
Oh, we got a phone call. Hello, you're on the air.
Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Bob.
Morning.
Morning.
This is Matt Crawford.
Hey, Matt.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. I didn't confirm because I wasn't sure how my back was going to hold up.
I know. That's why I didn't bug you.
But yes, I will be there to videotape the concert.
You can tell everybody, isn't the concert always good?
Yes.
He sees it in person.
Okay.
Thank you,
Be
Matt.
there.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, Martha Sorhan was here on Friday, and she was going to try to get Matt to come on and talk about things at the Outdoor Learning Center. So she gets here, and I said, "Did you get a hold of Matt?" No, she didn't get a hold of Matt. Whatever. So on the air, we said, "Matt, if you want to come in," and about 9:30 he came in.
Did he?
So.
Oh,
and he seemed to be doing pretty good. So.
Good. That's good.
All right, we got another call. Hello, you're on the air.
I don't like to peel potatoes either. It's funny, of all the things to do, I hate that the worst. I don't know what it is about it. It's not that hard a job.
No, it's just, I don't know.
I don't know what it is. The library book sale is still going on. We have books like new and CDs and DVDs. And it's going on this week.
Great.
Sort of like John Schultz and his, we're holding the service till Monday, but we're holding it over Thanksgiving.
Great. That's good to know.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Thanks. And one more thing I want to tell everybody again, I know it's not quite tax season yet, but it's coming up in January. So the center did receive an Ohio Benefit Bank grant this year to again offer free tax filing assistance for those families. I think it's $60,000 and under. We have received quite a nice grant. I think $4,500 received more than last year. We did over 140 last year. So a lot of people who hadn't filed, who didn't know how to file. So again, that will be offered. Be looking for the paper to see what the times. It's usually on Tuesdays that we do the tax by appointments because you have to bring all your paperwork in. So again, we'll be doing that. So look for the times sometime in January. What times are we doing? We usually do it like noon to 7.
Yeah.
So we kind of catch morning, afternoon, and people who work different shifts. So, but I don't have the start date yet.
Yeah, the time goes fast.
I know. I hate to, it's just like I got to apply for this grant now because tax season's in 3 months, and so it's.
I said something last week to somebody is Thanksgiving. Is that like next week? No, it's not next week. And I look, and they just even bother look. It's not next week. It is next week.
It is. I
so.
know. It's kind of creep. They kind of creep up on you sometimes.
Well, when it's 65 degrees
and
out,
we had really nice weather.
I'm out there. Well, I'm going to ride my bike again today because I don't know how many more days. And I'm going to ride my bike again today because I don't know how many more days.
You don't think that it's that close because usually it snowed a lot before it has today. So, but yeah, we had a lot of things going on at the center. And if you ever have questions, please give us a call. I think Bob's been announcing that the Conneaut Optimist Club's annual Christmas parade is Friday. We're still taking a few entries if you want to call. We're hoping everybody calls us before Wednesday because we have to do all the lineups. But we take the calls at the center to help out the Optimist Club with the parade. And
what's the theme this year?
I believe in Christmas. So I have judges. I need judges. Anybody like to volunteer to be a judge? I got to talk to Jimmy. I don't think I have any judges. A lot of people go away this weekend, for family and things. So I haven't had much luck getting judges. So if you're bored, you could be a judge for
If you wanted to be, do I
Would
get
you?
to sit somewhere cool?
Yeah, you get to sit up there with the.
Do I have to wear like a tuxedo and
No,
all? Oh,
you just
okay.
have to dress very warm.
Okay.
Okay, we got a judge, Jim.
You need more than one? You think? I mean, I'm not going to.
We need 3. You won't be the only judge.
Okay.
You'll be 3. You got a little sheet and you
So where do they stand?
Marty sets it up somewhere downtown.
Okay.
I'll email you.
All right.
Okay. All right. We got a judge. I need 2 more. So, but it's a nice event. Another kick, and of course it coincides with Lights of Love.
Yeah.
So
This is the band, the alumni, and all these stuff.
Oh yeah, alumni band, high school band. I saw ATEC was in there. The Soapbox Derby's doing awesome. I thought I saw it on Facebook. I thought I saw the Polar Express. So that'll be good. And our usual Christmas, our Santa will be there. Our local Santa Claus will be there. So it'll be a nice event. Kicks off at Conneaut High School.
You know, I was at all 3 of them last year. Ashley Buell's was the first one. I just froze. It was like 14 degrees, and I'm shooting video of it. And somewhere in there, the lights go off in downtown Ashtabula.
Oh boy,
this is good. But they have like the Grape Jamboree people. I mean, why don't the Grape Jamboree people come to Conneaut?
Probably too far. But you know, that's part of the things of, you know, I do this, I'm an Optimist Club member. There's not very many members left. But, you know, contacting people, calling and say, hey, can you be in our parade? And a lot of them are in other parades that I
just like some, like, I think from the vocational school, was it? Yeah, ATEC, you're just talking
They'll
about.
be
They
there.
would be, they're at all of them.
They go to all of them. So we got quite a few. I think the Relay for Life people are in the parade. There's a stack. I have to put them all together Wednesday, so figure the lineup. So it'll be nice.
Yeah.
I never really get to see the parade because we do the lineup, but I get to see all the floats.
Right. so they line them up at the high school.
High school, yeah. We have a list of who goes where and what order and.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that.
No, Jim's there to help me, so it's there's quite a few of us. Then afterwards they have pizza at the club for the Maples homes. So yeah, it's a good group. But one year I'd heard they weren't going to do the Christmas parade anymore because they didn't have any help. And I said, wait a minute, we got to have the Christmas parade. Okay. Be careful what you say, but it's good. It's a nice thing for the community. I hate to see things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
I don't know. I don't know what you think about it, but I always thought the loss of the Oktoberfest downtown was.
I loved the Oktoberfest.
And
I did. I really did.
Yeah, I did too. And it was always like nicely segued. You'd have, I don't know, it was the Oktoberfest, and then there was the Covered Bridge Festival, and there was the Grape Jamboree. I don't know if that was the exact order.
Well, the Grape Jamboree came at the end of September, and then
maybe it was the Grape Jamboree
then
first,
the Oktoberfest, and then the Covered Bridge, something like that. And I'd much rather do an Oktoberfest than the Rib Fest because even if it rains, if you're downtown, you're on cement,
right,
and dirt, or you have to worry about grass and all that. So, but I love the Oktoberfest, and we had a lot of local groups that participated.
Yes,
you know, like the
church groups
and club. We had everybody had. Someone had their own little booth. I thought it was the Exchange Club. Used to sell food. I remember making fried dough from Cabrini down there, so it was a nice event. It's
nice to have things downtown. I mean, you've got the sock hop in the spring, but you know, like Geneva, they're trying to. It's kind of a weak idea a little bit, but like the Winterfest, they want people to come downtown in the middle of winter, so they have a Winterfest to get more people.
They do. They have an interesting parade too. I mean, it's you know, they say you should celebrate all your seasons.
Right.
So
last time I went there, it was pouring down the rain.
It rained, yeah. So, yeah, that's good. But what are you gonna do?
The Grape Jamboree parade, I remember that. That's 2
days they do that parade.
Yeah, I stood there for an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and a half, videoing that. They're gonna have another one of these tomorrow.
Yeah, walking it's worse.
And my kids were in that for years when they were in the band.
Yeah.
Saying the Conneaut High School band was always in, when my kids were in school, they were always in the Conneaut High School band was always in the Grape Jamboree parade. And then there would be a band show afterwards at the stadium, which was downtown.
That's right. Yeah.
And it would be the Conneaut band, the Geneva band, the Geneva alumni band. Those were the only ones that were in there.
I
That was
remember
the
that,
good days.
following Chris around, yeah. Oh well. Now I just want to be retired and hang out in my house.
Down by the lake.
Down by the lake.
Is it nice being down by the lake like that?
I love it.
I bet.
Yeah, I love it. We lived there when we first got married. Jim had this little tiny cottage, 2-bedroom cottage, so it wasn't real nice in the winter though.
Nah.
It's one of those they winterize them or whatever. And
My wife.
now it's nice because we have a.
Yeah. My wife's sister has a condo right on Geneva on the lake, and her faces the lake, and that's nice. It's just this big picture window.
Yeah, yeah. Back the house. Of course, Jim says the front of the house is the part that faces the lake. That is the front. So, but it's all windows, so you can see the storms coming in. When I saw him out there this morning, I go, "What are you looking at?" He goes, "There's a boat out here, but its lights aren't on." Okay, honey, go to work. No, I love being on the lake.
So you have to have like triple pane windows or something to.
We had to do some additional something about the type of the thickness of the wood and the what do you call it? Not the fire insulation. We did differently on that side of the house.
Okay.
So, but it's good. I like it. As long as the heat stays on,
Yeah.
we're okay.
We got a new furnace over the summer, so we're gonna see how that affects everything.
It makes a big difference. I mean, our other house was a lot older, so it's much more energy efficient than the other house. So.
And we've got air conditioning now, but we're not running it right now.
No, I don't think you need the air.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, do you want to
Sure.
segue into city stuff
Sure.
after a little break?
Sure.
All
that'd
right.
be great.
She looks the same as she did before the commercial, but now she's a councilwoman.
Yes.
You need a C.
My other part-time job.
But all you want to do is retire. I know.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yeah.
My husband says I won't ever, so whatever. We'll see.
I could find enough stuff to do, I think.
I think so. I can still do volunteer work and stuff like I do, so we'll see. So what do you want to know about the city?
I
Yes,
don't
Route
know.
20's a mess.
Yes, I want
Yes,
that
we know.
confirmed.
Route 20's a mess. Just want you to know that Mr. Hockaday has met with Dominion to discuss the traffic control, which seems to be the biggest problem in the width of the lanes. But we're hoping the work zone will be changed dramatically after Monday, after today, because they're going to shorten the work area. As you notice where the pipe's going in. They're going to review the site with the crews. They will use crews between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. to patrol the zone to make sure cones and everything are still up and not down or blowing away. And they also reviewed snow plowing protocol, which we were hoping we wouldn't have to use, but looks like we will have to. By December 1st, they plan to be at the Parish intersection. They plan to be completely off Parish or 20 by December 10th. So they are trying to push it. I know it's an inconvenience.
Are they the ones that caused the water line breaks?
Yeah, they hit laterals. I know in one was a lateral. It was a lateral that wasn't mapped. It was from Lakeville. A lot of our records from are non-existent. And of course that type of a break almost drained the water tank. So that's why you had the boil alerts.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just something you can't foresee. That's why if you've heard Mr. Hockaday talk about the GIS systems, he wants to map everything that we have underground, you know, our pipes, our water, our sewer, and that way we know where they're at. I mean, we're counting on some maps that are very, very old too of our own.
Sure.
And Lakeville's are very scarce what we have there that's listed. So they didn't know the laterals were there. They didn't show up with the metal detector. So it is what it is.
Surprise.
Yeah, and it was like 2 days in a row. It was like it hit one day and then 2 days later it hit the other.
Well, I know that the people in that area had like one day they didn't have to
boil their water.
And then it was back to boiling.
I know. So, and we're sorry about that, but that's just one of those things when you're digging underground. And this is a Dominion project that we've been fighting for a number of years.
So overall it's going to be a good thing.
It will be a good thing to increase the capacity, aids not just the city, but future industry, current industry. That was always a problem. That's why we lost the Paseco expansion, if you remember, years ago. It went out to the Saybrook Industrial Park. So we're very happy about that this is happening, and we want you to just be a little more tolerant with the inconvenience. It'll be worse when it's snowing, but if you can avoid it at all possible, just try to avoid it. So don't want us to tell you, but they're really working hard to get it done. They will be forming an alternate install pipe on a significant portion of Maple, and we'll be meeting with, our city manager will be meeting with CW and Vesuvius on that.
Could you forward that to me so
Sure.
that I can announce that?
Sure, I can do that, no problem.
I know that from talking to Jim Hockaday before he was city manager here, and then afterward, that he likes to be preventive. It's a lot cheaper to go in and fix what needs to be fixed and update and modernize than it does to wait till all hell breaks loose and then have to.
Yeah, and sometimes a city, based on their finances, will get into that reactionary, and we'll just hold our own and react to the situation. Right. And, that's kind of what happened with the Center Bridge. Dominion, like I said, was something we've been working on a number of years. I still think it's kind of good it happened while the bridge was out, so at least it's, it's still
one big mess.
One big mess at one time and get it over with. So, but the good news is the Center Road is scheduled to be open for Thanksgiving. The paving is done. You'll see we paved up to the stop sign up the hill.
So that's,
the guardrails installed. They have to reinstall the lamps and electrical, and the ditching was in progress when I left Friday. So that project, that's a great project. We're happy with the outcome. Union Industrial's done a heck of a job with this. I mean, we're just very pleased with the work and that it's going to be done. And it's just important to get that done. We just couldn't have that bridge closed for a long period of time, because it would just get worse.
Yeah, and I've mentioned before that maybe with somebody less diligent than Mr. Hockaday, I've seen other bridges.
I mean, we've seen bridges closed for years.
Parish Road Bridge.
Yeah, it was closed for years. So.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Debbie.
Hello.
This is Tom Smile calling.
Hey, Tom.
How you doing today?
Good.
And before I say anything else, happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, too. How did you know it was his birthday?
That's right. We're going to get you something right after the show, Tom. Look,
what I wanted to ask was the chip and seal that they've been putting on the roads after they paved the roads, that chip and seal is not filling in all the bumps and lumps all in the road. I thought that was supposed to be applied like on the southern roads.
What roads is there a problem?
Tyler Avenue over here on the east side. They put that chip and seal on it.
Right.
And there were some big holes in that road. Not holes, I guess.
Seemed to work on Dorman.
Worked well on Dorman.
Yeah.
It's a new kind of chip and seal. It's not the kind that we used to use. And it has some kind of overlay that they do that's supposed to, so you don't have the stones always flying out when you're driving. But if there's a problem there, Tom, I'll certainly have them look at it, because...
I mean, what it is, the road looks beautiful. I mean, the road come out beautiful, looks beautiful, but when you drive down it, all those lumps and bumps are still there. I mean, when you pave a road, you take all them bumps out. And this stuff here is, they put it on top, and I mean, I don't know if that's meant as a temporary fix or what, but I mean, all these bumps and lumps are still in the road, and all they do is, it's like painting over cracks. You know how you paint over a crack and the crack's still there?
Yeah, that's not what this stuff is.
That's the same thing that's happening over here. Now, I mean, I don't know about
it's not breaking up, though. It's not breaking up.
Avenue still has those.
Yeah, it's not breaking up. It's just bumpy. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, there's still those same old bumps that were there before.
I didn't notice that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was supposed to be applied like the southern roads to.
No, this is a whole new process we're using for this. A lot of your cities are using this now in Geneva and Ashtabula for those side roads.
Well, so, I mean, I don't want to be a complaint, but I mean, the bumps are still there. I mean, it's not like you made the road. It's like putting new paint on an old road. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I just thought I'd let you know that, and like I said, I thought it was supposed to be,
it came out real good in the other areas. I don't know if
I thought Dorman Road was.
I'll have to see. Maybe something went wrong there.
Yeah, well, you just drive that down. You're going to be coming back this way, And Tyler Avenue is the first road.
I know where it is.
That you come before the bridge, so just drive down and you'll still find the bumps.
Okay. And snow? Is there snow too?
What's that?
Is there snow too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
Tom.
Thanks, care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there's too much snow. Oh, that's weird because any ones I've been down in my
But this
that were
isn't
down
the
in my ward were nice.
They're not on the southern roads, though.
No,
I didn't think so.
no. And that's a different material we've been using there. Some of the road money was used for not just the brine, but that whatever overlay they did out there to keep the dust down. So, okay, I'll have to check it out. I didn't, not over here on the east side very often anymore. So, except when I come see you and go to White Turkey. Well, I go to Mexican too. I get bagels too. I am over here a lot.
Margaritas at the El Canelo.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good there. And they said, "You want another one?" And okay. They $1.25 today. The second one's $1.25. All right, I get another margarita. They're only $1.25.
I'll check. I didn't notice. Like I said, a lot of the areas were done pretty. They came out really well. I know some of them didn't fill before they did those.
At first, there were complaints is because
the first layer wasn't
right.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And then they had to do some more work on it, and then it was
then it was okay. I'll have to check.
Yeah, so maybe something.
Yeah, because all the paving projects are complete now for 2015. We just finished Cricket Avenue because that was just there was no road left. Detroit.
Oh, okay. What am I thinking of? It's off Whitney, something like that. I guess it doesn't matter.
We did Chadman.
Yeah, going the opposite on the other side.
Oh, I don't know.
You're going down Whitney and there's a Crater. That's what I'm thinking.
Crater.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Crater. Okay.
Crater.
All right. Now
Gotcha.
we got that taken care of.
That one's taken care of. So far. So yeah, it's been a busy month, and we did the city manager's evaluation. We're going to have hopefully work together on some goals and objectives. I think we've really already put that together in just our work sessions.
So what kind of goals do we have here?
Well, that GIS thing is really important to know what we have, what's in the ground. And,
not that people don't like to boil their water, but
we would rather not have to deal with that. And there's some other projects we're prioritizing. We're identifying in each department its needs. Mm-hmm. The other night, the utility committee met with the water and wastewater, what improvements need to be made, and we're trying to come up with a plan to replace, because a lot of things in those systems are older, and we need to keep them updated. I mean, our costs are still lower than the private sector, and our water bills are still lower, and we want to make sure we can maintain
I mean, that's a good thing there.
Yeah.
No. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, about Debbie, I call back again, and I'm going to hang up and let you answer this because it's really hard for me to hear your response over the phone here.
Okay.
So what I'm going to ask you is, has the city heard anything about the sale of this property over here on the east side, the CNN property? I mean, there's some out on Underwood Road, there's a bunch between Woodworth and State Line Road, and then there's the Upper Dock. That's all that's been being surveyed. And I heard that the Nature Conservatory is buying it, and they have some options they're going to do. So I'm going to hang up and let you speak on that. All right? Have a nice day. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, the property you're talking about is owned by, I believe, still U.S. Steel subsidiaries or whatever, or Union Railroad, whoever. That was never turned over to CN, but the Conservancy did purchase a lot of acreage over there on the Pennsylvania line. As you know, they own some in PA, and it's extended over into our area. There have been meetings with the city manager and the Conneaut Port Authority, because someone has to manage the properties and look at ways to protect it.
Right.
So, well, disappointed that it was purchased for them. Maybe there's other options we can do to utilize that area, because it is a very beautiful area around Turkey Creek and others. But yes, I can confirm that it has been purchased. So you'll see.
Can you get down there?
I don't know.
By helicopter, I guess.
Maybe
by boat.
No, I know that people used to hunt out there. So I don't know. I haven't. haven't been out there since we had the U.S. Steel project, and that was it was pretty hard to get to.
Yeah.
So as far as I know, yes, it was purchased by the Conservancy. I'm not sure the acreage or how much, but they will be surveying out there, and we're trying to keep on top of it and make sure it's managed appropriately. Right. So, because there is some usable land still over there for development. But it is a very, protected area. I was telling Mr. Hockaday, I said, it was kind of interesting because when you did the U.S. Steel project, they were going to reroute Turkey Creek, and it's like, back then you're like, oh, okay, I didn't, now it's like, oh, heaven forbid, and then the hemlock trees came up, which I didn't know you needed to preserve in some kind of other animal. But yeah, so they're interested in protection of the area. It is a very unique area, and I'm hoping the Port Authority and the city can work with them on the project. So.
Okay, we've got about maybe 1 minute, maybe not even that. So what about the bridge on Amboy Bridge? Is that on track?
They're talking about 2 lanes by the end of the year.
All right, so that's not bad.
That's what they're hoping for. And like I said, they've been moving pretty fast. I mean, if you go down that way, sometimes we'll go get the car washed and check out what they're doing, and they've been moving. I mean, they're on a time frame, and they seem to be meeting it. So we're hearing 2 lanes by the end of December.
Okay. That's about. I don't think we can get into too many more discussions in the next 30 seconds or whatever. So Debbie Newcomb, from the councilwoman and from the Conneaut Human Resource Center and parade official.
Parade official. I still need judges.
She'll be at the front of the parade with the baton, throwing it up in the air. So, all right.